Okay, okay, guys. I just finished watching the premiere of Tomorrow When the War Began. Uh, I liked it. I didn't like it as much as the movie though. And here's why. I think they rushed right through this because they cut out the whole intro of all the characters, which I think I can understand in some ways, and in others I can't, because of the way the episode was laid out. They were trying their hardest to get to the point where Ellie, in the book, where Ellie blows up the tractor and um, or the lawnmower or whatever, and kills the first person. And if you remember, that's pretty far away through the book. Um, and the movie itself, I think it's like 45 minutes into the movie or something. Uh, in some ways, I'm like, okay, well, they wanted to show some action. Well, they did show some action because there's a character. Um, da, 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 I think it must be Chris, who sees a whole bunch of fighter planes fighting each other, and that's pretty well done for for a series that's probably on a pretty low budget. I really I got some problems, but overall I think they did a good job. They spent quite a while in hell for what it is with TV show. What I would have done personally, I would have had them come out and uh, like show the teaser for next week where they do find everything. I would have ended it right where Chris sees the first bunch of fighter planes have that dogfight. I would have ended it there and like saved a lot of the next bit of this for the next week. Because the thing about the movie is it definitely took its time, whereas this has got. I thought this would be a lot more spread out, but clearly they wanted to get to some action with the other people. Uh, I just want to say something. Fee and Chris, I don't think they're related in the book. In this, they want to put they want to make them related. Um, yeah. From memory, Chris is a stoner, and they kind of melded them together, which is really interesting. I haven't read past the first book. I've only read the first few chapters of the second book, but uh, you got. I remember everyone's pretty much paired off. Fee ends up with Homer. I think they did a little bit better of a job with Fee here, making it you realize that that's one thing I'm going to give this show credit for right off the bat is Fee actually makes things seem like she has no confidence in herself. She's not the character that she like is, who's like drop dead gorgeous, and you're supposed to believe that she doesn't realize she's drop dead gorgeous like in the movie. Um, they did a lot better job here. I just want to go over the movie thing for a minute. Um, Because I got to check something. uh, Here we go. Yeah, Chris is on his own. Yeah, they got all the names right, but they've just made Chris and Fee brother and sister, and I think that's interesting. That's it. That's interesting. Um, what else can I say? Because yeah, this is really early days. But they rushed quite. They rushed to get to that point. They like skipped over a bunch of stuff. They're kind of kind of like, you know, the story. Like the movie was a big hit out here. It made a lot of money, and I went and saw it a bunch of times. It looks like we're going to get some other stuff that, like a lot of stuff that was in the book, is kind of reworked. I think I think they took the Amazing Spider-Man approach, where they rework things from like the origin sort of thing, and try and get through it as quickly as possible. Like in that they kind of skip through a lot here, because they like, you know what happened, you know who these people are, but I had trouble. Okay, this is this person. Like I think I got like 4 of them. Like I knew who, by about halfway through, I knew who most of them were. I was trying to figure out, is that supposed to be Chris? That's stayed behind. That must be Chris. Like I couldn't remember all the characters' names because it's been a while since I've seen the movie. So I was kind of like, So that like I figured that much out. For like, so they're showing stuff from Chris's perspective, so we're not seeing everything from Ellie's point of view anymore. And it looks like they're not doing as much with Corey's boyfriend Kevin this time. Like, because in the book, Kevin's kind of just there. He's kind of like the boyfriend, and that's about it. That's pretty much it. Robin's religious, but I'm hoping they do more with that, because that would be really interesting. Like, it seems like they're telling everybody. Like, it looks like next week is what's happening with Lee and Robin, and how they're actually going to show how Lee got shot, which they didn't show in the book, but I think you hear about it through Robin's story. So yeah, that'd be kind of interesting to see that. Homer is still the jokey guy. We haven't seen the guy that's becomes the leader of the group, which happens in the book pretty early on. They kind of kept the jokey thing, but like, I still think the Homer of the movie is a lot better. Anyway, yeah, and they do the scene by the fairground. It's done a little bit differently. I liked it better in the book. It looked like they were being a much better stealth than they are here. It's sort of like weird sort of thing. Yeah. So next week, I might be a bit late getting my thing up. I don't know. It might be a couple of days afterwards. I've got some stuff I've got to set up in the next couple of days. Which, it's gonna be kind of interesting. Anzac Day is coming up. So that's the day after tomorrow. I was hoping to get a review out, but I'm probably not. I'm gonna wait for maybe next year to do that. There's a couple of. I haven't had a chance to go see Civil War yet. I want to go see it. I probably will. Go check some stuff. But back to the TV show. The cast are alright. I think Ellie's cast are alright. The rest of them, they're alright. Probably as well as could be expected for this. Again, you got to realize the movie was low budget. This is 6 episodes on a pretty low budget as well. I'm expecting it to get a second season because it's actually quite good. And hopefully they get some more money. Because again, the problem with this is a lot of it, probably all of it, has to be set on location. So, jeez, yeah. Sorry, I'm just rambling here. Because yeah, I literally just finished watching it. Can't wait for next week's episode. Okay, that'll be the 30th. Next week. And it looks like every week after that. We'll definitely go over it again when the DVD comes out. Like, there's special features all over the place at the moment, so I'm expecting like a lot of this will end up on the DVD. Sorry about this. This is not going to be well edited or anything because I just want to get this out. It does look like it's going to be epic. I'd probably like I am expecting the series to end on a cliffhanger. Probably the last episode will be the truck getting the big explosion. It looks like they're teasing that they got the fuel. They showed the fuel tanker in the trailer for next week. So yeah, this will be my show for the next couple of weeks. I'll probably be late next week. That's it might be like Sunday, Monday, or even Tuesday before you even see a review. I know it might be even later. But I will record it the whole lot, and on this, I'll record it all, and you'll get it over whatever period it is it takes for things to work out. Can't really wait for next week. I'm probably not gonna. I don't want to watch any of the behind-the-scenes stuff just because it looks like it's going to give stuff away for what's coming up. Even though I know what's coming up because I've seen the movie, but I want to see how they do things a bit differently. Okay. Bye bye.